Welcome everybody to our Tuesday night, September 17th Zoom. We are going to go right into our little share screen here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about me. The left-hand side picture was me on July 4th of 2020. I gained a considerable amount of weight. I fell into a deep depression, and we all know what was going on during that time, obviously COVID. I've been a hairdresser, self-employed since 2006, and when I was told I was no longer relevant, my job wasn't necessary, I had no idea where my income was going to come from. And I was literally depressed and I ate my feelings. And because of Trinant, I learned how to not only change my health and my wellness, but I also changed my wealth in the process. And so I used a few products that I was introduced to that completely changed my life. So, like I said, I've been a hairdresser for 24 years. One of my clients is a functional medicine doctor. I was doing stem cell injections under her direction in 2021. When I started to showcase those stem cell injections, I was approached by a woman on social media who asked me if I would be interested in trying one of her products. I absolutely was not at all interested. I said no. She said, "Too bad, I'm sending you two in the mail. You're getting it tomorrow. Here's the tracking number." And literally, it was a bottle of collagen that completely changed my life. It took 2 weeks later for the doctor, Dr. Kristen Lindgren in Green Bay, Wisconsin, to come into my salon, putting liquid peptides for hair growth on her scalp before I sewed her hair extensions into her hair. And when I found out they were liquid peptides, I reminded myself that I had a bottle of peptides in the back color room. When I brought her this bottle, she looked in the ingredient list and she said two things. One, there's no carbs, no sugar, and there's enough peptide grams of collagen that physiologically it would make a change in someone's visual and feeling. And visual meaning what you're seeing on the screen, and physical feeling is someone would actually physically feel it working in their body. When she said, go ahead, take it, because I would too, I started taking this double the dose. And in 5 days, my right knee was completely healed of pain. And I knew that I had other people telling me their stories of their health issues behind the chair that I could help solve their problems. Most people are having joint issues. A lot of my clients are between 40s, 50s, and 60s right now. So clearly anti-aging and issues dealing with their health and wellness is definitely an issue. So this woman right here had been following me on social media. She reached out to me. She was using a different collagen from Costco, and she was not seeing any results. And I literally said, if I send you bottles of this in the mail, will you take pictures of yourself? And she said yes. She couldn't wait the 15 days. Her name is Happy, actually. She's from Chicago. She's a stewardess out of Midway Airport for Southwest Airlines. And so she's literally busy, hardly ever eats, super skinny, stressed out to the max all the time. And so you can see visually how this changed her perspective because of the peptides inside this liquid collagen. It also has 10 grams of protein. So she was in premenopause early, and it was necessary for her to get the liquid peptides and the collagen grams of protein every single day to get the results she was looking for. So this is a woman, Lori Atwell, who actually started these products in June. She was double dosing the collagen for a week and then went back to a single dose. So collagen loading would be doing a double the dose per day. So it'd be one serving of 2 tablespoons in the morning and then 2 tablespoons at night. And this was her visual look. Her husband's picture is even more dramatic. I don't have him on there. But she also, with the DHS system we're going to be talking about shortly, she literally looks completely different right now. So I want to bring Tiffany on because she has a dramatic story of the collagen. Miss Tiffany.
Thanks, Rob. So I sustained a shoulder injury, and from that shoulder injury, it led to something called frozen shoulder, which hurts terribly. I could not sit, stand, do anything. I could not function. I could not lift my arm higher than breast level. I was treating with a physical therapist. I had done dry needling and I had had 3 injections in my shoulder. The only option I had left was to have surgery. So I had nothing, but I was not going to have surgery because I did not have time to recover from that surgery. So I was stuck. Well, enter Rob, and he said, I have something that you should try. And I said, okay, what? And he said, you need to try this. And I said, well, what is it? And he said, it's collagen. And I said, Rob, I already take a collagen and I take 3 doses a day. And he said, no, but you don't take this collagen. And I said, all right, fine. I'm going to try it. So I took Rob's Magic Collagen. Well, guess what? Rob's Magic Collagen is Magic Collagen. I took it. I took 2 doses, morning and night, for 10 days. And I heard this horrible popping noise in my shoulder. And what that popping noise was my shoulder letting loose. My shoulder became unfrozen after 7 months. And I will tell you, the pain didn't go away instantly. It was probably about 45 days. I have full range of motion back in my arm. I am not here to make medical claims. I am not here other than to tell you my story, but I've never had shoulder surgery. I have never, after I had this for 10 days, no more physical therapy, no more talking to surgeons, no more anything. And all I have done since was take this collagen. And I signed myself on the dotted line. I was with, as you guys heard me say, I was in network marketing before. I was with a company where I was making 6 figures a year. I don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you. After that experience, I didn't even hesitate to ask Rob where I would sign on the dotted line, because these products here, with an experience like that, I knew I had to come here and I had to share this with other people. That was so impactful to me that there was no way that I could not share it. I know that's a double negative, but I had to share it with everybody. Like, I see people walking down the street like with a little hitch in their giddy up, and I literally want to chuck a bottle of this at their head and be like, what are you doing? You need to be taking this collagen. This is absolutely amazing. So that is my story with the collagen.
Tiffany actually called me on the phone crying. I was in a different
I
state. I answered
did.
the phone and I was like, why are you crying? What's going on? It happened. I thought something happened to her daughter. And she's like, my arm. Oh my God. She told me her story. It was absolutely crazy. So we're going to go to the next one. So I got started on the liquid collagen because a doctor had to tell me to take it, right? Took it 5 days later, right knee was completely healed of pain. However, no one knew I had Montezuma's Revenge because I had just gotten back from Guadalajara. And so I was doing some online YouTubing and I actually saw this pudding demo. And Tiffany's going to do this pudding demo, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about. So make sure you look up in the corner of Miss Tiffany, and we're going to show you this pudding demo. It's crazy. So I watched this video, and then I'm like, okay, that seems to work. I'm going to try that. And I then called the girl back, Sarah, and I said, okay, I need to be a customer. So on October 3rd of 2021, I enrolled as a customer. I bought the gut enzymes. I bought another flavor of collagen. I bought our Mojo coffee, our product called Enhance. It's a pure MCT oil creamer that you can put in your coffee. And then when I started taking the enzymes, 7 days later, now you guys, I was told by a doctor that I would have to take a sample of my number 2 in the toilet and bring it to the doctor. No way in HE double toothpick would I be going through the toilet. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. And so literally 7 days, it completely healed my gut. And again, I'm not making medical claims, but this is literally what happened to me. And I knew right then and there that this little product completely changed my life. All right. So if you guys live in the country and you have a septic tank in your septic tank is just like your stomach. When you go and you have a septic tank, and some of you on here do live in the country, I know, because I've seen you here. There is a product you can get on Amazon, and it is called Ridex. And Ridex is literally an enzyme you flush down your toilet, and it does the same thing in your septic tank that these plant-based enzymes with pre and probiotics do in your gut. And so if you are somebody who has problems with bloating after dinner, you have problems eating gluten and you're not celiac, if you have problems with digestion issues like you going to the potty all the time, or sometimes not even going potty at all, or you have lactose issues when it comes to dairy, this might be something that could change your life. You're going to take 1 capsule with regular meals and 2 capsules with like fried foods. Literally, when I have Thanksgiving, I will take 2 capsules. I will eat my Thanksgiving meal, and then I will take one for the cherry on the top. This has been $100 million of sales in the first year of Trinont launching. This skyrocketed Trinont because of its impacting way that it helps people. So we have a number of impactful products, things that actually change people's lives. So all of our products are raw food, plant-based, except for the collagen liquid, and we do have a powdered marine-based collagen. Clearly, there's fish and bovine cow. Okay. Um, Proprietary ingredients, third-party validation, which is called a transparency promise. And so every single batch of these products are tested in a third-party research facility that is FDA approved. And we do not package these products until they are approved for human consumption because we want to make sure that what we say is in the bottle is in it, and what we say isn't is not in the bottle. I want to tell you quickly about Trinont. Trinont was started in 2013 as a wealth management company, Wealth, W-E-A-L-T-H. The guy in the middle, Russ Losey, was a worked for Goldman Sachs, and he was a hedge fund guy who also was a software engineer. He created the software program for Trinont, and in 2016, they sold it to Credit Karma, the app, which is owned by Intuit. Intuit, ding. They also own Mint.com. And so they took the money from that sale and they put it into the health and wellness side of the company. And you can see on the right-hand corner exactly what the timeline of events of what they created. We are in we are in numerous amounts of countries. We are launching in Australia and New Zealand this fall. So next month, October 4th and the 5th, we will be announcing the full launch in Australia and New Zealand. And um, doesn't matter to me that they're debt free or all this other stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of thing about companies, we've won Inc. 500 awards, blah, blah, blah. We've been in newspapers, been in magazines, we've been in Prosper Magazine, we've been everywhere. We are winning awards left and right. And we are one of the only network marketing companies that are in the black currently because of how impactful our products are. And we're going to talk about them today. And so I want to show you, we have a system. Now, this is what literally everybody's here for. If you guys have been to the doctor, and I was put on Ozempic in April of 2022. In 6 weeks, I lost 14 pounds, injured a kidney, and I gained 32 pounds back. I was the Rob Taget's hairdresser who knew a doctor who I could exchange hair extensions for to get on the Ozempic shot. Learned my mistake real quickly. Literally, my right kidney is injured. Does not work as well as it used to because of the extreme diarrhea and body cramping I had with, and I also had a UTI and all this other fun jazz. It was not pretty. We have two products in the system. It comes in a box system like this. When you open it, you will get a pamphlet inside. Boom, boom. Let's open the pamphlet. This literally tells you everything you need to know about this system. The very top, it's going to tell you embracing the change, the key indicators of metabolic health. 5 indicators of metabolic health are going to be waist circumference and body composition. And why do I say that first? Is because everybody looks at themselves in the mirror and other people every single day. We are constantly not only judging ourselves, but we truly secretively judge other people and we wonder what's going on. And the other 4 are going to be triglycerides, cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar. So the capsules on the right in the small box is called Transform. It is the first product that's plant-based enzymes that converts 50 to 90%, well, 60 depending on your gut issues, 50 to 60% to 90% of the glucose sugar you eat, and it turns it into soluble fiber. Literally, if you take 1 or 2 of these capsules, you mix it in with water and you throw a piece of bread in it, time lapse will show you it turns into foam fiber literally before your eyes. Okay. I don't say this on social media, but this enzyme was created by Harvard Medical. It has 10 years of studies, and we do have the link if you're interested in showing you the study. And we also have exactly what the ingredient and what it does. Literally, like the amino acid, blah, blah. So if you're a sciencey person, get a hold of the person that invited you here, and they'll send you the link. Okay. A little bit more of that. This is literally what happened to me. So on September 22nd, 2023, last year in Vegas, we launched 20,000 bottles of this to the associates in this company that were at the show. In 2 days, we sold out of 20,000 bottles. On October 10th, we sold another 20,000 bottles. In 80 minutes, we sold $1.3 million and we sold out. When I got back, I had COVID, but my husband picked up the continuous glucose monitor that I had Dr. Lindgren call in for me. At the end of the week, on Saturday, when I got out of my house, I went and had Vietnamese pho. I was starving. I wanted to get out of the house, and pho is my favorite, like, security blanket food, right? Sometimes mac and cheese, sometimes pizza, things like that, right? So I recorded my blood sugar spiking. That big spike is literally when I was eating it. And when I came home, you see that bottom spike? I had come home and I had to take a nap on the back porch. So when you guys eat, us, myself included, when we eat Thanksgiving dinner, literally your blood sugar will spike. And it's not from the tryptophan, it's from all of the glucose we eat all the time. So take a think of this right now. What is the first thing you eat on the plate when you're having Thanksgiving? Mine is either the roll, because I don't eat rolls very often, or it's going to be the stuffing. So if you're eating something that's full of glucose, full of that, starchy stuff, you're going to spike your blood sugar really quickly. The middle is when I started the next week taking it. I went out for Vietnamese pho again because I was doing this on purpose, you guys. Took the capsules, two of the capsules 30 minutes before I ate. That was my blood glucose. And then the bottom one is when I started to take Transform. Now or Activate. I was one of the beta testers in January of this year to start taking this product. Now, this is what it does. You have a hormone inside your gut that is called GLP-1. When you go to the doctor and you get an injection, that is a hormone synthetic called GLP-1. Pretty much shuts down your digestive system, tricking your brain into thinking you're not hungry, and then you starve yourself. Because if you're not eating, what are you eating? Your muscle. And so you're going to lose your muscle mass first before you lose your fat when you're on the Ozempic or semaglutide shot. When you are on Activate, which is plant-based, it's going to activate your own natural AM or GLP-1, and it's going to tell your brain, girl, put the fork down. You're going to be able to have smaller meals and have longer times between the meals, so your blood sugar stays like the middle picture. It stays regulated, okay? You're also not going to be having the food chatter. A lot of people who are constantly munching all day are they're like thinking about food all the time. Their brain is thinking about food, right? You're going to stop thinking about the food. And then there's another thing inside your fat cell. It's called AMPK. It's an amino acid. It is energy. It's a triglyceride. And so we are activating with Activate your own AMPK inside the fat cells, which is going to shrink your fat cells. And that's where the body composition and weight rebalancing comes into effect. If you are someone that is looking for scale weight to fastly move immediately, this probably is not for you. If you are constantly thinking about your weight from a scale level, and that's what's making you happy, without thinking about, do I look better in my clothes? Do I feel better? Are people recognizing me? Is my metabolic health changing? Are my triglycerides going down? Is my blood pressure regulating? Is my blood sugar normal? Right? Do I look better, feel better in my clothes? You're going to see the changes happening through your body, meaning measurements first before you see major scale weight loss because you're keeping your muscle mass, losing fat. Muscle weighs more than fat. Okay. So that is the DHS system. Literally, I was paying, if I didn't have the availability to change over or barter with somebody for a shot, I was going to be paying $750 from a doctor who's my friend for the Ozempic. Sometimes people are paying $1,100. Sometimes people are paying $1,800. So, and sometimes people can't even get it at all because you have to be type 2 diabetic in order to get it. So I'm going to let Tiffany continue to talk here because we want to share how we shared. So clearly, I knew that I had something that completely impacted my life. Not only the collagen because of my knee, but also because I had Montezuma's Revenge. And so when I shared the collagen, recognizing that Tiffany had a need, I shared it with her through a system we have here at Trinont. Now, I'm going to let Tiffany take over from here.
Wonderful. So, yes, one of the amazing things that we do have here is the ability to share these share these products with our friends, families, and loved ones. And also, we have the ability to go beyond that if we want. We can actually take it out there and do social media marketing with it. And that is something that you are seeing here. This is actually a tool that was designed, excuse me, by Trenant themselves. They have actually designed a tool for us to succeed and go out and share. Not only does Trenant have the tools made for us to succeed that they have designed, but we have the tools as well. We have all the social media marketing in place. We have all the trainings, all the hand holding, and all the groups and everything that you will possibly need to share if you want to go out and build something big here. If you just want to come in and use the products for yourself, we have that ability too. Or if you just want to come in and share them with your close circle of friends, you have that ability too, to where you can just reach out to the person that invited you and said, hey, my friend Sally wants to use this. How do I help her get this product? And we'll help you do that as well. So that is the advantage of coming in, grabbing your product, and grabbing that affiliate link with it. So when I'm talking about an affiliate link, what does that mean? That means that when you share these products with your friends and your families, you are going to get paid a 20% commission. And starting next month, you are also going to get the products at wholesale prices. What? Yeah. So you're going to get your products for cheaper. So why would you not want to come in with the link, right? It's a no-brainer. So absolutely an amazing, amazing reason for you to come in and grab that link right off the bat. Another reason is every product you use and consume becomes a tax write-off. How would you like to change your metabolic health on Uncle Sam's dime? Think about that one. That is absolutely amazing, right? Because you have an affiliate link, which is attached to a business, which your products are a business write-off. Just throwing that out there, guys, and I can say that we're in a safe space, right? So that's another amazing thing with having an affiliate link. And when you think, no, I don't want to have an affiliate link because I'm not going to do it, or I just won't do anything with it. Some way, shape, or form, somebody's going to come up to you and say, oh my gosh, Angela, what are you doing? You look great. You ain't going to look at her and go, Sally, girl, I ain't telling you. No, you are going to tell her. And then you are going to give her that link and say, this is what I'm doing. I so want to be on this journey with you. Then, even on just sharing the product side, or even if you choose to build a big team and bring all your friends with you and tell all your friends to tell everybody in the entire world about this, we have something called a Jeep stipend. And what this is this can be achieved at the first level of our compensation plan. And what is a Jeep stipend? A Jeep stipend is something that is paid by our company. It's $350 towards a Jeep. Yes, our company pays you to drive a car, folks. And then when you get up a little bit higher, they pay you $500 to drive a Jeep. And again, here's Rob and Omi with their Jeeps. Now, I don't say this to impress you or to impress upon you, or to impress you, but to impress upon you. Rob and Omi have two accounts because you can do husband and spouse account. So you can have two accounts. So they both have $500 Jeep stipends. My husband and myself have 500 on each. And I also have my dad who has a $500 Jeep stipend that I have him set up with a business. So this plan is set up for everybody to have success and for everybody to maintain sustainability here. So this is a little bit of a comp plan. If you're not really in the entrepreneurial world or don't know how to read a comp plan, this probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you. If you are in the entrepreneurial world and you look at this is going to blow your mind, because the thing is this is our entire comp plan, one page. Okay, I want to say this to you. If you are in the entrepreneurial world and you are on here, our comp plan is one page. It is not 16, it is not 12, it is not 5, it is one page. So That is all I'm really going to go into with the business. And oh, wait a second. I almost forgot. Till I saw this beautiful ocean and sands on the bottom. There's one more perk to grabbing that affiliate link with your products today. Anybody who comes in with their products and grabs that affiliate link will be entered into a 4-day, 3-night, all inclusive and airfare trip to the beautiful Cabo San Lucas. Like Rob's little, yes,
Oh
we
my
are
God, I want to
drawing.
go. I
I
want to
know,
go.
I do too. We
Hmm.
have two more times left. We're drawing for 4, 2 down, 2 to go. So the sooner you get in, the more chances you have to win. And I am absolutely excited because I will tell you this, when our company does trips, we don't cheap out on those guys. When they put the trips together, they are beautiful. We took a Caribbean cruise last year. It was absolutely beautiful. Rob has been to Tulum, and I'm not sure. I think there
Puerto
was one more.
Vallarta.
He's been to Puerto Vallarta. And these places are their grade A resorts. So our company goes big. So if you want to get in on this, now is the time. Get back to the person that invited you here today, and we'll talk about how easy it is just to grab your products, grab the link, grab your entry, because when Sally asks you down the road what you're doing, you're going to tell that girl what you're doing. So, Rob, I'm going to send it back over to you. And again, I just want to extend my most gratitude for you guys spending these. We went a little over. It was supposed to be 20. We went over by 10 minutes, but spending this time with us tonight, because we greatly, greatly appreciate you all so, so very much.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. And like Tiffany said, it's not if these products are going to work for you, it's just a matter of when and being consistent and learning from us who are teaching you how to do it. We've already done it. Like you completely saw, I was 220 pounds, had fatty liver disease. I needed something in my life to make the change. And not only did the products help me and they were the tool that got me to where I needed to be, but it also helped me change my mindset and reprogram my brain on who I really wanted to become here, right? And I knew that there was more to me than just being depressed and being overweight. And I just thank God every single day that this has been a part of my life. And I've been a hairdresser, like I said, for 24 years. And to, you know, make people beautiful from the outside in has always been my goal. And now I get to help people become beautiful from the inside out. So thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to get back to the people that invited you here and have a conversation with that person about maybe you're looking for an opportunity here to earn a little extra money. Like when I started and I realized there was a comp plan here, I only wanted to make $1,000 a month. I really never realized that I would be an emerald and my husband would be a paid pearl. So that's $10,000 extra a month in our bank account. Um, it's been a game changer, a complete game changer in our life. And I like to show other people how to do it. So thank you so much. Get back to the person that invited you here. Thank you. Take care.